Welcome back to another vlog. I am just about to get ready to go out. We have to run some errands today. I need to go to the grocery store and get some stuff for Easter dinner and just do a few things. I have to return a few things to Winners. I'm returning that wooden cutting board I bought and the purse charms. The wooden cutting board is just not going to work for us. I think it's just not the right thing. I think it's just like kind of too thin and we're just kind of like and then the purse charms. My mom's like, she's like, Lauren, do you really need these dang purse charms? And I'm like, I guess not. So, I mean, I'm going to peruse around there still when I return it and just see what they have. And yeah, we have to go to a few different places, but thought I'd start a new vlog. I'm hoping, I don't know when I'm going to get this vlog up because I still in the middle of editing my spend the day with me vlog, which is probably so weird when I talk about it in this vlog. Yeah, I still have to edit that. And then I also want to film and post a new episode of Yap Sessions for springtime, or like to introduce springtime. So I also want to have that up at some point too. I just don't know when. So I don't know if this vlog will go up before then or after. Either way, I know this is going to be like a weekly vlog, so I might have this up after that. Either way, we're going to be saying hello to spring for this vlog, hopefully, if it doesn't snow again for the 80th time. Yeah, I'm going to get ready and then we will head out and I will have you guys come along with me and we'll just hang out for the day. And yeah. I like these vintage. I think I talked about this in one of my vlogs. It's the vintage crew neck t-shirt from Old Navy. Yeah, I like the style of it. Yeah. Okay. Deciding what I want for my perfume today. It's like a daily event for me. But I also want to wear some jewelry. I'm gonna wear my usual suspects. Okay, what should we wear for my perfume? Let me take a look. I am going to wear my Chloe de Roses perfume today. We're going to spray here, here, back here, and back. I'm just doing that. This is a really nice perfume. I like desperately need to clean my room. It's just like so cluttery. I always do this to myself. It is what it is at this point. And it's still kind of cold, so I'm gonna wear this little like knit sweater from Aerie. It's cute and cozy. This is the weird stuff. And I just have my I can show you. Have my barrel jeans on. Barrel jeans from Old Navy. I don't know, I did my heatless curls last night and they just, because I slept on them weird, they just turned out really weird. So we're just gonna ignore that, like with everything else. I did officially start my Substack. So if anybody is also on Substack and you want to follow me or read my little articles or anything that I post, I will put my Substack down below. I've officially started my Substack. I'm gonna probably do my very first post, or actually I have posted something already. I think I just took a few little pictures for my last vlog, the spend the day with me vlog. But anyways, I have an article coming up which will coincide with my next episode of my Yap Sessions. So stay tuned for that. You guys will obviously be the first to know. So if you are also into Substack, definitely follow that because I love Substack. It is so cool. It reminds me of like Tumblr posts, Pinterest, and like OG blogging, like Had a Baby. And I just love the vibe over in Substack. It's just where it's at. So yeah, I'm excited to do that. I just like every time I'm like on my computer, I feel like Carrie Bradshaw, like just typing away. No, I really enjoy Substack. I just really miss writing. For me, I'm more of a writer. Like I love to write and just be like having fun with it. So I hope you guys will follow me on there and enjoy all the content on there as well. And we'll see where we go with that because I've been really reflecting over all of everything regarding me doing my YouTube channel and all of that. And I really want to hone in on the idea of me making all of this like my digital journal. And when I first started kind of getting into it, yes, like I kind of dived into it, but not as much. And I just feel like the more I progress into this, move forward into this, that's really essentially what I would really like to do. So, and the biggest part of that is also, yeah, like writing out stuff and doing little fun little articles. And honestly, guys, it's just for fun. It's like a fun little hobby I like to do. This is all for fun. And wherever it takes me, I'm happy to go wherever it does. And if it doesn't take me anywhere and I just do it to have fun, totally fine with me too. And I want to kind of shape my content creating around that. I mean, I'm still going to have fun and be weird and goofy and whatever. But, you know, I think too, like for a while, I was like, I don't know if I really want to dive in and get super, super personal. And I think to a certain extent, I won't, just to like protect myself, but also too, like if I'm not having a good day or I want to talk about something, I'm going to talk about it. And, but more so, I want it to be more of like an escape for myself, but also whoever is watching my videos to also just have fun and escape too. But I really, you know, maybe there's something that's on my mind that I would like to make it like a digital journal on, like talking about it and like all of that. So yeah, we're gonna have fun. We're gonna figure it out. I also have some fun ideas for the summertime that I'm hoping to execute and all of that. So we'll definitely figure out and see where we go with that as well. Okay, I feel like I need a necklace or something. I love the change of like ADHD. Yeah, so I hope you guys stay along with that, and I appreciate yet again whoever is watching my videos. I see the views and I'm like, I don't know who you guys are, but thank you. And yeah, I mean, it would be great to bump up the views a little bit more, a little bit, but we are happy with whatever we have, so we have to be somewhat grateful. I feel like I need a necklace. Sorry to like randomly change the subject, but I feel like I need a little something on my neck. What should I wear, guys? I made this necklace a while ago. I was like kind of in a hyperfixation of like doing my own necklaces. And yeah, so we're gonna wear this today. I don't know if it goes, but you know what? I just need a little something. I think it goes. I'm gonna pick something out of my lippy bowl to wear today. What should I wear? You know, actually, I'm gonna wear my Coral Fixation Elf lip oil. I'm gonna wear this. Okay, I'll see you guys in a bit. The funny one here friends. It is very much later. I made myself a girl snack, as you guys saw. Today, off camera, was just very chaotic. And honestly, we did a lot of things prior to us going to the grocery store. Yeah, I think I only filmed in the liquor store and the grocery store. So honestly, there was nothing really exciting, hence why I didn't film. I thought I'd just like kind of pop in at some point because I feel weird just filming and not saying anything. So I'm just gonna take my makeup off and I'm just gonna relax for the rest of the night. And likely I'll pick up the camera again tomorrow and maybe film a little bit or not. I don't know. I'm really just doing what I need to do. I don't know. Anyways, I wanted to talk about a few products that I tried recently. I'll insert pictures just because two of them are samples and one of them I just have somewhere else and I'm just not grabbing it. Anyways, on my face today, I tried a little sample of the La Roche-Posay. It's a face cream for people who have rosacea or redness. I mean, I don't really have that, but I just have a little bit of pinky redness or pinkiness, which is obviously very normal as a woman. And yeah, I wanted to give it a try. I put it under my next product that I tried. I tried the La Roche-Posay tinted sunscreen. I really like that. I mean, I only had a little bit, so I didn't like fully cover, but like I like it. I feel like it's something I'll wear on days when I just like want a little bit of something, but not like a full face, kind of just like what I did today. And yeah, and it's also sun care, which is amazing. I picked up the L'Oreal Balm Mascara. I will also obviously insert a picture. I really like it. I mean, it's what I'm wearing today, which is like, I am wearing a brown shade, so it's not as like strong as like a black. I really don't think the black would be like super different. I think it would just be a tad bit darker, obviously. I do like it for like what I did today, you know what I mean? Which is, I mean, technically kind of why I got it. But when I saw a girl, obviously a TikTok, I don't know, it made her lashes like really like long and like it looked not oily, but like it looked like the formulation looked different than what I have. What I have is very dry. So maybe I just have an old, well, it's not old because I just bought it, but I don't know, maybe it's just been sitting there for a while. I don't see why that would make a difference. It's not like people are opening it and using it. So yeah, so that's a few things that I've been trying. And yeah, it's so funny. I did my favorites video for my app sessions and I'm like, I have so many more things that I want to do in other favorites. I just don't want to do it every month just because like, I mean, there is stuff I'm always trying and like, I love to sit and talk about, but I'm like, a lot of things that I do I use all the time and I will be using for like a long time. So it's like, why talk about it? But I do have a few things that I probably will add to my list when I do a new one at some point. We are gonna take the day off and relax. I gardened a little bit, so that's if I look a little zooted. That's why. I'm gonna try this Pacifica mask. You know what? I feel like I just need to have a little self-care moment. I've been so like stressed lately. I don't know what is going on. And I need to just relax. You best believe I'm going to get into bed and I am going to, should I read? I am reading this book called 200 Monas. I always saw the name, I'm like, I just immediately go to like Pretty Little Liars. And I picked it up and I read the like, whatever, the info part of it. What am I talking about? The little blurb. Let me tell you, this book sounds very interesting. It is very entertaining, and so far it has been. And yeah, I will definitely, obviously, sit down and talk about it, probably in a Yap session, so stay tuned. Yeah, it's pretty good so far. And I needed a book to get me out of my reading slump. I haven't like read in like a long time. Maybe I'll read a few chapters. Why not? You know what? Yeah, let's read a few chapters and do my face mask. I think that sounds like a great idea. I realized I never ever talked about that mask. The salmon DNA one. Oh, what's it called? I will insert a picture, a name. It was really good. It's one of those masks that like when it fully absorbs into your skin, it like goes dry and you peel it off, which I like. The only thing is I would just like cut it so it like proportioned to my face a little better. And it's so funny, every time I would film, I should talk about it at some point. I just completely forgot. So we are how many vlogs from that vlog? Okay, I'm going in with the Pacifica Glow Baby Brightening Facial Mask, Vitamin C, Aloe, and Kelp. Should I get zooted and just make TikToks? No. Should I just get zooted and make videos? I feel like it'd be funny, but like kind of scary at the same time. It smells good. Oh, that's hearts. Cute. Okay, now I have to enter my ASMR quiet phase because I can't talk with someone CNC coming on. And I'll never beat the Dwight Schrute allegations. You know what I mean? Hey guys, it's the next day and we are going to do a little baking and cooking segment for the vlog. I have been watching Harrison Wallace on YouTube for the last few weeks and I am so obsessed with him, and every time I watch his videos it just inspires me to want to cook and bake and all of that so much more. So I really love his videos, and if you guys also really enjoy cooking videos and all of that, I definitely implore you to check him out because he is good. So some of his recipes have inspired me to do that. So some of his recipes are his that I'm going to be doing, and I will obviously link the videos and the recipes obviously down below if you are interested in that. So definitely check that out. And yeah, so I am just gonna, so I'm prepping today, and not prepping by like cutting things up and like storing them. I'm prepping by like cooking some of the stuff today. And then when it's ready to be assembled on the day of our Easter dinner, then it's all set for us. So yeah, so I'm going to do that today because otherwise I am working for the rest of the few days and I just don't have the time, and I have the time today. So that is what I am doing. So today I'm going to be making the lemon almond cake. So it's the same cake that I made for my birthday, if you guys remember that vlog. So I'm going to be making that, and I'm also going to make my vinaigrette for the salad. So I'm just going to make it. It is totally fine to store into, like, all of the things that I'm making are totally fine to be stored in the fridge for the next few days. Obviously, like it's not like I'm storing it for a week and whatever. So it's going to be all good there. And then I'm also making the mascarpone icing for the cake. So we will be making all of that. The only thing is my SD card says I have 45 minutes. So we will kind of have to move quickly, and I'm going to film as much as I possibly can. I might have to switch to my phone, which I'm not too happy about, but we will figure that out. Okay, so let's kind of move along because I don't have a lot of time, and I am the type of person that I just put the camera on and I film and I kind of forget, oh yeah, I'm filming, and you know what, this is taking up useful time that we could be needing. Yeah, so let's kind of get going. I have mostly everything ready sort of for the cake, and we will kind of get going. I was just waiting for my butter, sour cream, and eggs to kind of start warming up behind me here. So I'd say probably by now they're fine. And as we kind of get going into the recipe, we should also be fine. Okay, let's get going. Actually, first, before anything, we're going to put on our apron and we're going to take a sip of our drink because we need it. Okay, let's do it. And I am drinking, this is the Pelican Club Cherry Amaretto Sour. I picked this up yesterday at the liquor store. She is good. It is not too sweet and it's not too like alcohol. Like I don't like drinking an alcoholic drink where it's just so like drenched with alcohol. I know some people like that. I don't. Like I do and I don't, but mostly no. Like I want to just enjoy the flavor of it. Okay. All right. So we are going to start by preheating the oven. I will also link this recipe down below. I really, really liked the cake of this when I did make my birthday cake. I'm like, I really want to make it again and I just kind of forgot. So I'm happy we're making it. So yeah, let's just preheat the oven. We're going to kind of move along. Sorry, I don't want to seem like I'm rushed, but I'm kind of rushed because I'm like, I only have so much time on my SD card until I have to like save, save things onto my computer. So we're going to bake, or we're going to preheat the oven. Why am I yelling? I have my mic on. Sorry, guys. We're going to preheat the oven for 350. Okay, so we're doing that. And then it says, the recipe calls or says to butter a 9-inch round pan. This is what we're using. And personally, I don't think that's 9 inches, but I'm not going to judge. Okay, so we're going to butter that. Yeah, I just like kind of want to challenge myself in my vlogs to like bake and cook more. I mean, I do cook and stuff and bake here and there, but not so often. I don't know if I want to promise every vlog I'm going to make something because you know what? Sometimes I just don't want to. But I really do enjoy cooking. So yeah. And I feel like it's just it's fun. We have successfully buttered the pan. I think that's enough butter. Okay, we'll leave it there and we'll put this butter aside. We're gonna add all our dry ingredients into a bowl. So all-purpose flour, almond flour, baking powder, and salt. Mix with a spoon. Well, I would never mix with a spoon. I'm gonna mix with a whisk because nobody mixes dry mixture with a spoon. That sounds psychotic. Okay, and then I'm also sifting everything. I kind of like talked about this before. Like, it's not necessary. You don't have to sift. It doesn't say I have to sift. I just like to sift because I just feel like it makes things nice and like fluffy and airy, especially if you are making a cake. So I'm going to sift. You don't have to, but I am going to. I feel like it's just for the extra few minutes that you're doing this, why not just put it through a sifter? Like, who cares? Like, who do we think we are? Now, try not to be in the way this time. I was watching back with me making the bagels. I'm like, bitch, you're in the way. Like, move out of the way. Bitch, move. Like, and I like how it like separates in this recipe, the dry and the wet, which is nice because I'm like, okay, what's that? Oh, okay. So 1 cup of all-purpose flour. And then 3/4 of a cup of almond flour. Two teaspoons of baking powder. And 1/2 teaspoon of salt. Okay, and then we're gonna mix it. And we'll set aside. Okay, so did that, and now we're gonna start with our dry ingredients. Then, okay, so we're gonna add butter and sugar into the stand mixer, whisk at a medium-high speed using, yeah, we know that, for about 10 minutes or until you get a pale mixture. Okay, from this onwards, make sure to scrape the sides of the bowl now and then for better mixing. Okay, so let me grab, I'm just gonna grab a spatula just so I have it in hand. I think the biggest thing, like, to do when you are cooking and baking and all of that is just preparing. Just prepare everything. Like, if you know, okay, tomorrow I'm gonna bake or I'm gonna make something, put everything out. Like, obviously you don't put like your dairy products and eggs and stuff out, but like put all the like little things out the night before or the morning of or whatever, and then you're all prepared. And even like put your utensils out if you need a utensil, and like I know these are like obviously obvious things, but sometimes people just don't know that. So, you know, yeah. I'm almost debating about getting like another bowl and like attachments for when I am making something like this, where like I need to use this multiple times, because it's kind of annoying to have to stop and wash everything. Sorry, you can't see what I'm saying, or you can't see me. Just makes more sense. All right, so we're gonna add in the butter and the sugar. So what's kind of cool is this butter that I got from Walmart yesterday. It actually already says on here the pre-measured amounts. And which is great, because honestly, to know how to measure a cup of butter, I would never know. So yeah. Okay, so we're gonna put this in. So this is a half a cup, which is what we need. And then we need 1 cup of sugar. So we're gonna add this butter, and it's been softened. So it's all set for us. Okay, so add that. Don't ask why this is the way it is. The sugar bag broke and we just put it in a Ziploc, and you know what? I'm just so lazy that I'm just gonna leave it like that, and I'm just gonna, hopefully this will all pour out properly. And then 1 cup of sugar, and we're gonna put her down, lock it. I am gonna let that kind of go for the 10 minutes, and I will come back and check in with you when it's done. All right, so it's pretty much, it hasn't been 10 minutes. It's been like maybe 2 minutes. Honestly, it's mixed. It's pretty pale. So I'm gonna move on and go to the next thing. So it says to add lemon zest, vanilla extract, and 1 egg at a time. 1 egg at a time. Mix everything well. Honestly, okay, I don't want to jinx myself, and I know I'm going to rave about when I say this. I like to say that this is not too difficult, but we're not done yet. So we still have a few other things to get done. Okay, but for now, I'm like, okay, I feel like we're okay. All right, so let's zest the lemon. So I don't have a proper zester. I'll show you what I have. I have this. So I have this thing, which is a grater. This is not a zester. You potentially could zest it, but this is not a correct zester. This is just a handheld grater. I also have this, which is also the same thing. The same thing in a different font. But apparently this is a zester. Now, it's going to take me a little time to do this. So I'm going to zest a little bit, turn the camera off, come back. I know nobody cares, but I'm going to just tell you the truth. I feel like I could zest at least 2 lemons. So I'm just going to wash the skins, because obviously nobody wants dirty lemons. Because I don't think I need, like, I bought 4 lemons just to be safe. But to be honest with you, I don't think I'm going to zest all the 4. I don't think that's like a lot of zest. I don't know, just something about like a lemony kind of vibe for spring is just like, I don't know, it just gives like spring vibes to me. Okay, I cleaned the lemons and I'm going to zest. I'm going to actually take this paddle off because it's in my way. Okay, bitch, you're moving. And yeah, we're going to zest. You know, I'm like, I don't know how to use this. It'll take me a bit of time to zest this thing. I think I might use that hand grater, to be honest with you. Even though it's not a proper zester, I don't think this is like working, and it's going to take me so long to zest this. Oh, here. Okay, now it's working. Sorry. So it says 2 teaspoons or tablespoons, I think. 3 tablespoons. God damn. Okay. See, I don't want it overly lemony though, because we are also adding the lemon juice. Debating if I should even add that much. So I'm just going to eyeball the 3 tablespoons because I feel like this is not a zester. I don't know what this is. If somebody knows what this thing is, hopefully you can see it. Like, please tell me because I don't know what it is. I think this is more for cocktails. Like a little quick zest, not like a sitting here like we're slaving over a kitchen zester, you know? I don't add all that lemon zest and all that lemon juice. Do you think it really matters? Do you think it'll be fine? Okay, so I made the executive decision that I think that's enough. Because honestly, those lemon zest pieces, sorry, you're just like a little wonky there. They're pretty big, as you can see. So I think that's enough. And honestly, hopefully the recipe will be fine. If not, well, we know that we didn't do the right thing. So whatever. Okay, so we're gonna now add our vanilla extract and 1 egg at a time. So vanilla, we have 1 teaspoon of vanilla. Okay, 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract. Oops. Reattach my paddle, lock her in, and then we're gonna add in our egg. Oh, my egg! Oh no! My egg fell in. Sorry guys, I think there's gonna be a crunchy bit in there. I don't see any other shells, I only saw the one. Okay. So now I'm gonna start adding the dry mixture. And it says to only add in like a little bit at a time. Add half of the mixture, or sorry, add half of the dry ingredients at a time, mixing the batter on the lowest speed till everything is well combined. Do not overmix the batter from this point onwards. Mix in sour cream with lemon juice. Can we see, guys? Smells good. Okay, while that's mixing, I'm gonna get the sour cream and lemon juice all set up. It's pretty good. It's pretty mixed together. Next time I'm at HomeSense or a Winners, whichever, I'm buying a damn zester. I can't live my life like this. This is weird. Like who doesn't have a zester? Obviously me. The intrusive part of me just wants to go like this. Should I just do it? I'm gonna fucking do it. I don't care. Yep. Not getting another spoon. The only thing I don't like about this is like, I feel like this paddle is always somehow in the way. And I just wish that was not the case, but whatever. Okay, and then it calls for 2 tablespoons of lemon juice. I'm eyeballing that because I don't really care. Yes, got my little juicer here. This lemon's huge. Ooh. Since it's kind of on a low speed, I'm just going to let that go for a few minutes, and I'm just going to clean up because it's a little chaotic in here. We're going to have a little taste test. Yeah, the lemon pieces are a little too big. I think, about a tablespoon of lemon juice, and I think that is enough. Otherwise, I don't really want it super... Yeah, that was not a zester. I don't know what that thing was. Okay, I'm going to say this is done because it looks pretty mixed to me. Okay, we are going to pour it into the baking dish or the pan, the baking pan. Okay, now we're going to put this in. Hoping this is a big enough pan. Okay, we're going to just make this look a little nicer. Just make it a little bit more even. All right, we're going to put it in the oven and we're going to bake for 30 to 35 minutes. I'm going to probably do I'll do 30 or maybe, yeah, 35. All right, my friend, I'm so sorry if that was super chaotic. I'm going to hate editing this back, but I'm hoping it's good. Okay. So yes, the cake is in the oven now baking. It's only been like I have 23 minutes left, so however long that was. I think I'm going to start doing the mascarpone icing. I don't think I'm going to do the vinaigrette today. I feel very overwhelmed, and honestly, when I feel that way, it's just not fun. And to be honest with you, this is just like so stressful. And I don't like feeling like rush. So I'm going to start making the mascarpone icing. And you know what? If I feel like I really want to do the vinaigrette afterwards, I mean, the vinaigrette honestly does not take long. All it really is putting everything in a food processor, putting it together. And like, it really, I don't have to make it right now. Like, I can make it the day of. I just wanted to show like me doing it. So I will likely probably just make it. Let's make this a mascarpone icing, because everything's been kind of sitting out and waiting for me to start. The only thing is, I only have, let me show you how much icing sugar I have. This is how much icing sugar I have left. So I might have to make my own icing sugar, which I'm like never done before. But essentially all it is sugar, granulated sugar, mixed with a little bit of cornstarch. So I guess that's what it is. The only thing is, I have like a little hand blender thing that I was going to just make it in there. So I think I'm going to do that. I'm going to do that first because I don't have enough icing sugar. And that is... I was not recording that entire time. I was not recording with my mic that entire time. I turned my mic off because I was like, oh, I think I'm going to be longer than however long it was. So I just sat there for almost 3 minutes holding the mic and I wasn't even speaking into the damn thing. Whatever. Let's make the sugar and then we'll mix this all together because I don't think this should take me too long to make. Okay, guys. See, this is why I couldn't do a cooking channel. This is too much. Like, it's one thing if I had the setup and all of that and like I was prepared, but like, yeah, no. This is why we're just going to be doing cooking every once in a while because this is just way, way too much. Okay, so I'm going to just make the powdered sugar and I will do that and then I'll check back in, start everything else because I just feel a little chaotic. Okay, let me make this and I'll check back in. Okay, I did the sugar. I think I'm just going to use what I made. So I just have like a hand blender and it came with all these attachments and one of them is almost like, it looks like a little food processor almost, which is kind of nice. And honestly, could use this to make my salad dressing because I don't really need, I have a pretty big food processor, but yeah. Anyway, so this is the powdered sugar. Actually, it's so easy to make that. Okay, so the mascarpone and the heavy cream need to be cold when we are making this. So I'm going to keep that in the fridge until it's time to grab it. So we're going to do a 1/4 cup of butter, which this is a 1/4 cup. So we're gonna, it says to beat the butter for 30 seconds and then mix in half of the powdered sugar. So, okay, let me grab a bowl. So usually I like a good hand mixer. I'm gonna give this a try and see if it will be good enough. And yeah, so we're gonna plug this in. So it has a whisk attachment, which is nice. I can smell that cake. Oh, it smells so good. Okay. Ooh. What's turbo? Okay, I don't know if I'm going to like this, but whatever. We are just going to move on with that. Okay, so we're going to beat the butter. Beat the butter. We're going to beat it up. Okay, you guys can see. Everybody can see. Hello. Okay. We're going to beat the butter. Oh, okay. I feel like this is not the right thing. God, this is going to be awful when I add the wet ingredients. I'll have to go. Oh my God. I'll have to go. Okay, stand by. I made a mess, so just hold on. That thing is a weapon. It shot the butter. I wonder if it caught that on camera. Hopefully it did. The butter. Oh, okay, now we're being interrupted. Okay, let me pull this cake out. It's still gooey in the middle. And this is what happened when I made it on my birthday. It was like not fully formed. So I'm just going to let it go for 10 more minutes and check it. Anyways, that thing is a weapon. The butter shot across everything. So no, we're not doing that. I'm just going to freaking hand blend this thing. Hand blend it. I'm going to hand mix this. It's going to take a long time. So this has been a horrible baking day. Horrible. It says to mix until the sugar is moist. I pretty much say that this is moist. I don't know because it keeps getting into the goddamn whisk. I think that's fine. I really don't care at this point. Honestly, I'm like this close, this close to just going to the goddamn store and buying a fucking thing. Okay. Okay. Add the mascarpone cheese and the rest of the sugar. Oh, I just added all the sugar already. Oh my God. Okay. Fuck. Okay. So I did that wrong. I just put all the sugar in there. So I'm hoping this will be fine. Honestly, at this rate, I don't care. So I need 1 cup of mascarpone and it says 225 grams and this is 275. This is called hillbilly cooking. Oh my God. I'm just putting the whole thing in. I don't care. At this rate, I don't care anymore. Why am I going to have like a tiny bit of mascarpone left? Who am I fooling? Nobody. I'm not fooling anybody. Okay, I can't do this. I'm having a mental breakdown. Okay. Okay. I pulled out the big guns and I got the hand mixer. I'm just going to kind of do my thing. I'm just having a moment. And yeah. Okay, so I'm just going to mix this and I'll chime in when I feel like it or I won't. I really don't know. Okay. Okay, so I'm going to add 1 teaspoon of the vanilla extract. And yes, I am eyeballing it. I don't care anymore. I just want to be done this recipe. I'm so sorry. Sorry to be a negative Nancy, but. And then we're going to mix that. This is so much better with the hand mixer. I don't know who I was fooling or what I was thinking, but yeah. Oh. Okay. Well, let's hope this is done now because. All right, I'm pulling out the cake because it's done now. I'll put that there. Put that aside. Okay. 1 cup of heavy whipping cream. I never realized that, and this is going to sound stupid, okay? Don't judge me. I never realized that wet and dry things, when you measure them, are in like 2 different things until somebody was like, yeah, you can't do that. Like you have to use here, I'll show you. Like this is for wet ingredients and like the cups that I was using are like for the dry ingredients. I never thought of that because like I think I would use this sometimes to measure out and I'm like, this is so awkward. Why did I never know that? Now I know that. Okay, moving on. So it calls for a cup. So measure this out. Yep, 1 cup. We're going to pour it in, right? So basically we pour it in and we're going to mix on low and then we'll kind of increase it as we go until it's thick. Okay, let's do a taste test. It's okay. It definitely doesn't look like the picture. I mean, is it good? Yeah, but okay. I'm gonna mix this for a little longer and then I'll check back in. So this is the final result. I mean, it tastes great. To be honest with you, I personally couldn't care less. The picture though looked different. It almost looked more meringue-like. But you know what? I was thinking to myself, I'm like, you know what? This is where we have to self-soothe and talk to ourselves when we're going through a stressful event. That, you know what? Cooking is trial and error. This is the very first time I've ever made this. Not the cake, but this icing. To be honest with you, I think I personally would go for like almost like a tiramisu like topping. And that's what I kind of thought it was going to be. And you know what? And maybe I didn't mix it long enough. And honestly, I think what it was the sugar. And that's okay. We make mistakes. It's not a big deal. I had a mental B and whatever. Honestly, this is going to be great, whether it's the right thing or not. It tastes fine. I'm going to put a little lemon curd on top. And to be honest with you, I really don't care. To me, I'm just like, would I go and put this into a competition? No, because it's not the right thing. But I'm feeling like if I was to make this again, I would probably just literally do like a tiramisu filling or whatever. Like that's what I would do personally, but we'll deal with what we have. I mean, it tastes good though. It is good. I mean, it is kind of icing like. I just feel like you have to sit there and like really mix it for a really long time. Otherwise, the whipping cream wasn't really mixing. Like it wasn't stiffening. So I think it's obviously my fault, which is fine. You live and learn. I mean, whatever. It doesn't really matter at this point. Yeah. So that's essentially how life is. Very trial and error. Cooking is very trial and error. whatever. I'm not going into a competition. We are just making stuff. I am slightly rethinking. I was like, oh, I'm going to challenge myself and do one cooking thing, a vlog. I don't think I'm going to do that at this point, but maybe I'll change my mind. I don't know. This kitchen is a mess. I am a mess and I just really need to clean up. I'm going to go garden and go have a shower and I'm going to relax. And tomorrow I will get up and I will make my vinaigrette and hopefully that won't be an epic fail like it was today. Okay, friends, I will see you guys either tomorrow or whenever I decide to pick up the camera again. Hello, friends. It's the next day. Sorry, I don't have my studio lighting on today, but hell or high water, I am going to make this salad dressing. So yeah, I'm wearing my new pajama set that I got at Walmart the other day. I don't usually go to Walmart or buy stuff from Walmart, but we did go because I haven't been to a Walmart in a long time and I just like want to peruse. Okay, so anyways, I have all this stuff behind me here and I'm just gonna make it in the hand blender. I was gonna do it in the food processor, but this thing has an attachment that I used yesterday and honestly, it's pretty much like a mini food processor, so I'm just gonna do that. So the recipe that I have is Harrison Wallace's recipe, and he says a third of a cup of olive oil, and I just don't feel like that's enough. Yeah, half a cup and then 2 tablespoons of white wine vinegar. This doesn't seem like enough oil. Honestly, I was gonna do a cup, but I stopped myself. Okay, let's get situated here. When everything is done, we will put it in this little vessel. These are really great for salad dressings and stuff. Yeah. So if anybody likes to make homemade dressings, definitely buy this. Or like what's really cute is like mason jars and stuff, but I'm going to use that because that's the vibe over here. So basically this recipe really is just us putting everything together, putting it in a food processor, blender, whatever, and just mixing it together. So it's really not like super extravagant per se, but yeah, that's essentially what we'll do. So I'm just going to set everything up and then we'll put it together. So I'm going to do a half a cup of oil. So half a cup of olive oil. Because in the other recipe it says 1/3 and I don't feel like that's enough personally because we have anchovies which are very, very flavorful. You want everything just to mix well and just hold everything. So half a cup of olive oil. We have 2 tablespoons of white wine vinegar. This is the only one that I have, so I'm just going to use this. And then, okay, so he said a zest of an entire lemon. I'm not doing that. I'm going to just do the juice. I'm not zesting again without a proper zest, so sorry. So I have half of a lemon that I cut from yesterday. Okay, so we're gonna, this is a big ass lemon too. Oh my God. I don't want it too lemony. That's the only thing. So he just put 1 clove. I like garlic, so I'm going to put 2 cloves of garlic in. So 5 anchovy fillets. Yeah, these are pretty flavorful. So honestly, if you feel like you don't really want that many anchovy fillets, I would just put as many as you feel like it. I'm going to probably do maybe 4. These are pretty big. I'd say that's about 4. Yeah, okay. I think that's might be a little too much, but we will do it and then we'll see because we can always we can't take things out, but we can always add stuff, right? So, and then about a teaspoon of Dijon mustard. I'm gonna just eyeball this. And then salt and pepper. Make sure it's salty, even though maybe I shouldn't have put that much salt in it because the anchovies are pretty salty. Oops. Oh well. And you put the lid on. And we'll put this on. Okay. Yeah, so I would say that's pretty good. Let's take this off. Make sure everything's all hunky-dory in there. Yeah, it's almost like essentially it kind of is like a Caesar salad dressing, which is fun. Here, I'll show you guys. So yeah, that's the aftermath. Let me grab a spoon and we'll give it a little taste test. I'm hoping it's good, guys. It looks it looks creamier than, I don't know, I thought it would be a bit more oily. Way, way, way too much vinegar for my liking, that is. And definitely way too much probably lemon. I think honestly I would have done like a tiny bit of lemon and ooh, that is very powerful. Does it taste good? It tastes great. It tastes really good, just very, very acidic. So I think I'm just gonna add a bit more oil in there and make it kind of neutralize that flavor a little bit more. Don't worry, I'm grabbing a new spoon. That is way better. Yeah, that was too much vinegar. Personally, I don't think I would have done 2 tablespoons. That's a lot. I would have definitely done 1. I think I would still do the half cup, 1 tablespoon, maybe not even a tablespoon, maybe like half a tablespoon. I don't know. Well, depends. Like I think this white wine vinegar is going to be very strong. If you get like a really nice one for salads and stuff, it's not as like edgy like that. Now this is good. This is basically like a Caesar salad dressing, which wasn't really my intention to make, but here we are. Okay, I'm just gonna let this kind of all settle and then I'll put it in a dish and we will enjoy it on the weekend. I definitely feel better now that that is done because it was giving me anxiety. I'm like, I want to film this. I want to do this. So it's good. I just wasn't intending to make a salad, like a Caesar salad dressing. So I guess that's what we're going to have. I mean, it's a Caesar salad dressing in a sense, but I wanted it more oily. Like this is super like, look at it. That's essentially like a Caesar salad. Oh, well, it's still really good. It tastes a little bitter. Honestly, what I would do is put a little bit of like Parmesan cheese in there and just like have that little flavor. Okay, I'll see you guys in the next clip. Good morning, my friends. I want to check in and say, hey, it's been a few crazy days over Easter. I've been working pretty much all weekend, so I didn't really have a whole lot of time to like just be Easter and spring, and it snowed out yesterday, so I don't know when we're gonna get spring. But honestly, I can't even think about it because I'm just like disappointed. I wanted to start a little segment on in my vlogs called matcha moments. I mean, I didn't make a matcha today, so I don't know if that counts. But essentially, a matcha moment is just getting a drink of your choice. It could be a matcha, it could be a coffee, it could be a tea, it could be a dang Red Bull. I don't care what it is. And we're going to take a minute and just sit and reflect. You can journal if you like to journal. I'm trying to get back into journaling. I feel like there's things I need to get out of my head onto paper and just chit chat and hang out and just have a moment to just wake up and say hello to the world. What has been going on? I honestly have been having a lot of anxiety lately, and I can't pinpoint what it is, which is frustrating. It's easy when you're like, okay, I'm anxious about this, but I can't figure out what I'm anxious about. That's a little frustrating. Today, I'm going to film another episode of Yap Sessions, so likely that will be up before this vlog, I'd assume. I don't plan on having it not be that way. And yeah, so when that is up, please go check that out. I'm going to be doing everything that I feel gives me a little whimsy in my life, which I feel like just is bringing the spring energy in. Oh, we have a visitor in studio. Good morning, Millie Bear. Good morning. Say good morning, everybody. She says, get that camera out of my face or I'm gonna bite you. Oh, Schnoodle Boodles. Yeah, hi, girl. Morning. Sweetie Pie Honey Bun. Yeah, good morning, Millie. And then I'm also going to be starting a Substack. So I will also have that all linked in the description for that video and this one. So I'm going to be starting a Substack. So please give me a follow if you guys are also on Substack, because I just honestly, I miss writing, honestly. And I think that's also too why I want to start journaling again, is like, I just miss like being creative in writing, and even just like writing everyday things and just being like that kind of person. I can't really say like I used to blog, but I started having a little blog when I was younger, just like a fashion blog for fun and just do little things like that. Yeah, I'm excited to do that. So it's just, yeah, we'll see where it goes and we'll have fun with that because I'm kind of like, I really do mean it when I say like, this is my digital journal and I want it to extend to all kind of aspects. So why not actually like journal and blog, but also vlog things and just write about stuff. Like, obviously, once I get more into it and stuff, I will tell you guys and update all the vlogs and all the Yap sessions and stuff because right now I'm just kind of at ground zero. So I don't like everything's set up. I do have my first article. I'm waiting for my Yap session to go up and then we will do that. Yeah, I do really love Substack. It's a little intimidating because there's obviously a lot of people in there that like really know what they're doing and like are like great. And obviously I'm not saying I'm not great, but I'm like starting out, so I'm still figuring it all out. But it's more so like I just want to have fun. That's all honestly what it is. And nobody reads it, then whatever. I think that's pretty much it I'm gonna say. I mean, I've been watching Daredevil. I can't even talk about the show right now. Like, it's just so good. Okay, I'm watching Daredevil. I just finished season 1, and then now I'm starting season 1 of Jessica Jones, which I haven't seen that show in years. Honestly, I think I haven't seen it since it, like, came out and ended, to be honest with you. And that was, like, almost, yeah, that's, like, well, it came out in 2015. So, yeah, it's definitely it's been a minute. Now I want to watch all the Defenders, because I've seen pretty much all of them, but I didn't realize, like, they're, like, the Avengers, like, not really. They're like their own thing. I will talk about all of that in a sort of Yap sessions where I digest everything. Anywhoosies, I'm gonna finish what I'm doing here. I have to finish uploading my vlog that will be up way before this, and I actually do need to finish that Substack article. I'm pretty much done, but I just need to now take a few pictures and add pictures in, and then I'm pretty much done, but I won't upload it until my Yap session episode's up. We're just being an influencer. Try being an influencer. I'm not even trying to be an influencer. I don't know why I just said that. What I meant is like being a content creator or trying to. This is my attempt. Hello, friends. It is the next day. I am just getting ready. I have to go out to do a few errands. I have to make a return to Walmart. I bought some shirt that I thought would be good for work, and they're nice, but I just feel like they're gonna be a little too snug. They kind of fit a little snug, so I'm gonna return them, even though I really like them, but I feel like I'd be uncomfortable at work. So yeah. I just wanted to pop in and say hello. I feel like this vlog is a little silent, other than me having, I guess I was baking at the beginning of this vlog, but I feel like some of the parts of it's kind of silent, so, which is always kind of nice. I like a little bit of an ambiance or an ambient kind of vibe. Yeah, so I just wanted to say hello, good morning. I had a very slow morning. I did a few things I just had to get done. Made myself an iced coffee and then I made homemade cold foam. I had a little bit of whipping cream left from the dessert I made and I was like, oh, I'm gonna try making a homemade cold foam. And it was really good. Very, very rich though. I feel like I would try and make it a little different, maybe without the whipping cream. I only did it because I had it, but I'm thinking of doing it like maybe dairy free. And I know there is a dairy-free whipping cream that Silk makes. So maybe I'll try that one day because I did really like it, but it was very rich, which is fine once in a while, but I think for like an everyday thing, I feel like it's a little too much. Maybe more for a treat. It's finally sunny out today, which is nice. I'm just so sick of the snow and the cold and the clouds. I need sun. Like I just need sun so much. I wish the doctors would prescribe you an all-paid trip somewhere warm with sun. That would be amazing. But I guess that's not how life works. Yeah, I did. These are the press-on nails that I made. I don't want to do it too close because they're not perfect. Yeah, I'm actually pretty proud of how they came out. I should show you guys the other ones that I did. I'm still like working on a bunch. I've been meaning to show it in the vlog, like doing a set. All right, friends, I will see you guys when we go out.